Hey everyone, for today we have another great round of Steam deals to go through together. Every game is at an all-time low, so you can shop with confidence, knowing that you're getting a great deal. We've got indie games to AAA, and a wide variety of genres to cover, so let's dive in. We'll start with the Dead Space Remake, which is a survival horror classic that's been rebuilt for modern hardware. You play as Isaac Clarke, an engineer trapped aboard a mining ship after the entire crew has been slaughtered by some terrifying creature. What starts as a rescue mission to find his girlfriend Nicole quickly spirals into a fight for survival and sanity. Now the campaign runs at about 11 to 12 hours, with extras pushing it way beyond that. Right now it's just $11.99, and the deal ends on the 25th. Up next is Bad Cheese, which is a short, surreal adventure where you play as a mouse trying to keep your dysfunctional dad happy while your mom's away. What starts off as harmless chores becomes something much darker, mixing puzzles, exploration, and a creepy cartoon aesthetic inspired by vintage animation. Now it only takes about 2 hours to wrap up, but it's packed with unsettling atmosphere and a unique grotesque spin on the idea of family life. This one just came out at the beginning of the month, but right now you can grab it for $11.69, and the deal ends on the 15th. Wild Hearts is EA's take on the monster hunting genre, set in a fantasy version of feudal Japan. You'll hunt massive beasts called kimono, alone or with 3 other friends in co-op, using ancient tech to build traps and gadgets in mid-battle. Now the main story is about a 40-hour adventure with completionists easily doubling or tripling that, and the standout feature is how your tech changes the usual monster hunting formula. Right now it's marked down 90% to just $6.99, and the deal ends on the 25th. Full Void is a cinematic puzzle platformer that was inspired by classics like Another World. You play as a teenager trapped in a dystopia ruled by rogue AI. You'll be navigating puzzles and hacking machines in order to survive. Now it's a short 2 to 3 hour experience, but there is a lot of trial and error, so you'll probably die a bunch and it can be a bit frustrating. But for any fan of the genre, the hand-drawn pixel art, the atmospheric sound design, and the environmental storytelling all make it feel like you're playing an interactive sci-fi movie. And right now you can pick it up for just $5.99. The deal ends again on the 15th. The Legend of Tianding is a side-scrolling action brawler based off of the real-life Taiwanese folk hero, often called the Robin Hood of Taipei. You'll fight corrupt officials with kung fu combos, aerial takedowns, and you can even use your sash as a grappling hook. Now it should take about 5 to 8 hours to wrap up, with extra challenges like boss rush and leaderboards for replay value. And what makes it stand out is the comic book art style and the way it weaves history and folklore into a stylish beat 'em up. And right now, again, this one is just $5.99. The deal ends on the 19th. Blossom Tales 2: The Minotaur Prince is a charming top-down action-adventure game that feels like a love letter to classic Zelda titles. You play as Lily on a quest to save her brother from the Minotaur King, exploring dungeons, solving puzzles, and collecting new weapons or gadgets as you explore the massive open world. Now, the story is framed as a fairy tale told by your grandpa, adding a playful bit of narration throughout, and you can expect about 10 to 12 hours of gameplay. And what really makes it special is that blend of nostalgic 2D design with fun choices that will influence the story. It's definitely one of the better Zelda-likes out there, and right now it's just $7.49. The deal ends on the 24th. They Bleed Pixels is a tough-as-nails action platformer where precision matters. You play as a student who's been cursed with monstrous powers, battling through nightmare stages filled with spikes, saws, and all kinds of weird enemies. It should take anywhere between 8 and 10 hours to wrap up, and it is a pretty tough game, but they do have a unique checkpoint system that should help out a bit, where you can earn them by fighting stylishly. And that does help to reward skillful combat over just button mashing. And right now it's just $2.49. The deal ends on the 17th. Next is Axiom Verge 2, which is the follow-up to the acclaimed indie Metroidvania. This time you play as Indra, a billionaire who travels to Antarctica searching for her missing daughter. Sadly for her, she ends up on a strange parallel world. Now it should take about 8 to 10 hours to wrap up with exploration across both natural and digital dimensions. The twist here is the hacking system and optional bosses, giving you a bit of freedom in how you approach progression and the story. Right now you can grab it up for just $5.99, and the deal ends on the 15th. ANTONBLAST is a wild, destructive platformer where every level is about smashing the environment into pieces. You play as Anton or Annie, setting off detonators, grabbing lost spirits, and racing to escape before time runs out. Now, a main run is about 7 hours, but chasing down that 100% could stretch that to 20 or more. It's loud, fast, and full of personality, standing out with its chaotic energy and retro cartoon art that makes smashing everything on screen insanely fun. And right now, you can grab it for $14.99. The deal ends on the 24th. And finally, we have Penny's Big Breakaway, which is a 3D platformer from the creators of Sonic Mania. You control Penny and her living yo-yo as you chain together tricks, clear obstacles, and outrun the Emperor's penguin army across many different colorful worlds. Now, a main run is about 6 to 8 hours with extra modes for speedrunners and combo chasers. It shines with its inventive yo-yo mechanics, letting you pull off flashy moves that feel completely fresh in the incredibly oversaturated platforming genre. If you're interested in this one, right now it's just $14.99, marked down to half price, and the deal ends on the 15th. Alright folks, and here are some other deals to check out while you're already browsing around on the Steam store. Alright everyone, that wraps up the video. Thank you as always for hanging out. Did any game catch your attention? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video or you found it helpful, hopefully we earned a subscription today. Please remember to leave a like on it, share it around, and I'll catch you on the next one.